Hi, everybody. I hope you're all blessed with a beautiful day. And thank you for visiting my channel. As you see, this week's challenge or this week's project, no introduction, bowling ball. I love the color. It looked like on fire. Uh, Bowling ball. What you make of it? Bowl, nothing else, really. Not much you could do. But I'm gonna try something different. Still a bowl. Can't do much. But I like this color. And when I posted in my Instagram about which one to pick, everybody picked this one, number two. I was recently given three bowling ball from a friend of family. Here he decided he doesn't want a ball because of the age. So he donated his three bowling ball to me. And this is one of them. And can't wait to get to it and see what happens. And I hope you guys follow me through this journey. Talk to you soon. Well, gonna start taking all the labels and scratches off this thing. I had to have a voice record because of the fan was on and you couldn't hear me anymore. It's been hot last few days in California. So that's what I'm doing for right now. And I'm using my normal carbine tool. I don't have easy tool negative rate, so and it's not in my budget right now, but it will be hopefully soon. But right now, I just do what I can. So I'm gonna get this thing ready for uh, cutting and hollowing. So in the beginning, I do have to take all the labels and the scratches and get it smooth and clean. So after I taken all the scratches and the labels of this thing, I'm gonna sand the bowling ball from 80 to 400. That way I could cut it and not worry about that much of a sanding after fact. So let's get it and get a recess set up for the chuck. So as you see, that's what I'm doing right now. Talk to you soon. So now I'm gonna clean the bowling ball, teenager alcohol, and sand and sealer. I normally use that polish for the headlight for the cars. It's it does make the bowling ball shines like a brand new. Usually there for like a headlights when they're fade away, you could use it, and it makes that glass. It's a plexiglass, so it makes it look like mirror clear, perfectly clear. So I normally use it for bowling ball. As you could see, it's already shining like it just came out of the box brand new. And get it ready for cutting. As you see, that thing is shine. So I'm going to get ready to split it in half. I'm trying to do a two project with this bowling ball. So I'm gonna cut it in half and take one half and do something, and the other half something else. I always think something and then I change my mind as I'm going in. You never know what you're gonna do until you get it done. For right now, for sure, I have to split it in half and go from there. So as you see, I already finished cutting this thing, and as I was cutting it, I realized this thing's softer than most of the bowling ball I did. I did one before, it was really hard core. This one was very soft until I got to the center. So apparently this thing, it's the the color is very thin, and then the inside, that white inside, it is made of fiberglass almost. You could smell it as you cut through, and that little darker color in the center, it must have been some kind of clay because it was getting harder as I got to it. So this is the half I'm gonna do second project. For right now, I'm gonna chuck the first half and get started. Luckily, I wasn't standing on the way of the fire, so I just came out and went away. I didn't realize the shell, the outer shell, was very brittle, and this thing was really thin until my carbon got to that clay center, and it just caught and broke the recess out of the whole bottom. So that now I do have to do something about it, and I'm determined to finish this thing and have a second plan. But I have to figure out how I get it back together. And I realized that I couldn't find a few pieces, and I realized I couldn't glue it back together. So I decided to cut that an inch and a half what I had hollowed, the broken part, and start from there all over again. But on the hindsight, I lost the center, the clay, so now I don't have to deal with it anymore. The white stuff you see, it's pretty much fiberglass. So let's continue, see what happened. So I finished hollowed this thing, and I had to decide what to do with the bottom part, the broken reset. So off the camera, I actually forgot to turn the camera on. I put it in a pressure tank with some resin, and I cut some woods. I got padauk and dark walnut and light walnut, small pieces, and I glued them into each other. I fit them into the center where the hole at, and then I got a cup, one of these water cup, and I took all the broken pieces from the bowling ball and crushed them to smaller pieces, filled up the cup, and then made almost the same color. I tried to match the color with the resin, and I put it in there 24 hours, and what you see, it's the result. So now we're gonna, now I have to uh, clean up the bottom, cut the extra wood, and start shaping the base. So I was done with this shaping a little bit. I wanted to look like a little trophy or a candy dish. So I finished what I needed to do. I got it sanded down from 80 to 400, and I polished it. I cut that piece of wood off the camera. I had a 4 by 4 3/4 inch piece of Padauk left from a previous project I had, and I put got it clean, sanded, and all that, and I put a recess on it, and I glued it into the bottom where the 3 pieces of wood after I cut them, and I waited 24 hours for it to dry, and then I were able to hold it again and flip it, and as you see right now, you could see the Padauk in the bottom, and just cleaning and thinning the wall a little bit inside. I wanted to be able to, um, no matter what you do, you could see the light, could go through it. So you could see even the bottom where the wood's sticking out a little bit. There is resin on top of them. This thing pretty much is waterproof, but because of the color of the wood showing up, and I didn't use a lot of color, I wanted to be able to see the crushed pieces through the whole thing, so I didn't make it too deep. So right now I'm just gonna clean it with teenage alcohol and sand and sealer and soft buffing and shining, and get this thing ready for the final show. So after cleaning it, I end up using Brad's sand and paste and ton wax finisher on it. And I normally do water sanding, but because of that polish I use for the headlight polish, it kind of eliminates the need of using the sanding, because it really makes it nice and shiny, as you could see right now. So I'm just getting it ready because I have to remove the tailstock and do the inside. Right now I'm using it just to give me more support. I don't know if that Padauk it's gonna hold that the weight of the top. Until then, I'm just gonna keep it until the final, when I need to do the inside, the final pieces, the final sanding down. Polishing. As you see, I removed the tailstock and cleaned it and polished it, and used the ton wax finisher, and got it ready. As you see, I'm giving you guys thumbs up, thumbs down. That is, if you like it or not. I'm just putting the OB Shine Juice right now to get it really nice and shiny. It's already really came out good with that headlight polish. So I'm just gonna give it a nice OB Shine Juice shine, and meet you guys on the final photo and display. And I hope you guys like it. You know what to do if you like it. Thumbs up. You don't, thumbs down. And I do really appreciate you guys visiting my channel, and it would help me a lot if you guys just share my videos. I do appreciate it. I'll meet you guys on the final display. As you see, this thing's done. I hope you guys like it. You do thumbs up, you don't thumbs down. I appreciate all the comment. I reply to all of them. And again, I thank you for visiting my channel. God bless you all. Enjoy your day and happy Father's Day to everybody.